Welcome everybody to our Broke the Baron challenge. We have moved from Ireland, the map Drummond, and came to Forest Hills. And we're going to pick this up over here on this farm. If you need or want to know how and why, I've got an intro video to this, and I'll try to leave that video link, and you can listen to that. It's just a few minutes, it's not a whole lot, but instead of throwing that into however many videos, I just decided to make a separate video and then refer everybody to the link. So part of the rules of the challenge is you can take loans, but you have to pay that loan off before you can advance to the next tier. That being said, I am going to start out with a loan, or I did start out with a loan. My loan is is 100,000. I spent 62,000 to buy these things here, the truck and the trailer, and I'm gonna be buying some other stuff and toting this to the farm. Also in the rules, you're supposed to keep farming equipment off the roads, and if you put them on the roads, there's a $100 charge per incident. So it's ideal to have some kind of logistics going on where you can tote your stuff around. So that's what I'm doing with this. Yeah. So I want to get a couple things actually. We're going to get a plow. Or get that one right there, I think it is. Yep. And we'll keep it yellow. And then I want to get small tractor. We're going to get this one right here. Yep. I think I can have it just the way it is. Maybe some weights in the front would be nice, front weight. Go 200. And I need a mower. Got an old mower bar I'm going to get, because we have a little spot of land on the farm that's got grass on it, and I'm going to go ahead and mow that. It's going to turn into wheat though at some point. So yeah, let's get the mower. And I want to get a sprayer. Where's my sprayers at? There they are. I'm going to get that little one right there. I'm going to change that to, let's do red. There we go. I tell you what, I'll get all this stuff bought and packed up on the trailer, and then when I head to the farm, bring y'all back. Alright, so we got everything loaded, and while we were doing that, I had some things being built down at the farm. Nothing real big, just something to kind of get us going. So we'll head to the farm, drop this stuff off, and we'll have to come back to that for those two. I just hope they hook to the truck. Yeah. But anyway, excited to get started on this. I've been, like I said, I don't know if it was beginning of this or if it was in my intro, but I've been real excited about trying to figure out a way to put these three things together: the challenge, the map, and the starting farm. So yeah, I'm ready to get it going. Bear with me a second here, y'all. I need to turn down I always forget where this is at. Turn down the machinery volume. I think it's in here. Sound, vehicle volume. See, I've got it down. I always feel like it's too loud though. Could hit master volume down one time. Let's see what that does. Alright, we're off. I don't feel like it did much. So, not a big field map. I'll probably point it out later on, but the fields around the starting farm are not very big at all. Like, I think the majority of them are under 2 acres. I know there's one that's 8 point something acres, and then there's another one somewhere in between the two numbers. But so yeah, this won't be big crops, you know, a whole lot of crop thing. It'll be, I'm gonna have to work for this, so I look forward to the challenge. Alright, here we are. I just realized that I did not buy anything to remove these pallets. So we're going to have to use a little bit of magic because I can't even go up. I would buy the little hand pushable forklift and get them off with that, but I've got nothing to put the forklift on. Unless y'all want me to push it all the way from the store. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get these off with some magic. Alright, so I got all those off. Now we're going to jump into tractor, get in the mower unloaded. Uh-oh. Well, alright. Have to do this a different way here. Hopefully that'll come off the front of the trailer. Banged up my trailer now, but it'll be alright. Drop the mower. I don't know if I said this or not, but also will not be selling any of the farm buildings as part of acquiring a starting farm, you know what I mean? So I can't make the money, you know, off of selling any of the buildings. And there's some I'd like to sell. There's a couple buildings around that just really don't serve much of a purpose for me. But it's okay. We will we'll find something to use them for. It's a big old plow for that tractor, isn't it? Alright, we'll leave this here. Don't think... I know I left my 2 bags of tea seeds up there. And I need the forklift. Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure I can... This truck can handle all that. I won't bore you all with the trip up there, so I will be right back. Alright, so something I forgot about. The map comes with a couple boats, 2 or 3 boats, and this telehandler. I've gotten rid of the boats and stuff like that, but the telehandler I forgot about. So I'm going to park it here at the store, and it can be used to help load trailers and whatever else we need to. And then once we get back to the farm, instead of buying that hand pushable forklift, I got a pallet jack. I hope that'll work. Yeah, I've got a mod, I think, that will bulk fill implements as far as like seeds and stuff like that. But I wonder if that would work if I put like chicken feed on it and then went over to the, you know, the feed trigger and lifted it up. I wonder if that would lift up enough to dump it out of there, but we'll see. So anyway, we are going to jump in here and get this stuff to the farm. Got to come back for the spreader. Alright, so we're here. Get this thing off of here. Gotta start my forklift. Oh well. It went on there, but it didn't want to come off. There we go. That's pretty cool. I've never used this before. So this is something new as well. Alright. And then, so I'm trying a couple new mods, to me anyway. There's a mod out called Farmer's Brew. It's some kind of tea, I think. Well, it is tea because I saw it. So I'm going to get into that a little bit. I have a garden or a whatever it is. I forget if the word was garden on it or not. But and then the other thing, this one's been out a little while, but I haven't used it. And that's the prickly pear mod. So I have a prickly pear right here. I don't know, is that a bush? Looks like a cactus, but probably is a cactus. But anyway, I've got that there. And I've got the tea, what are they calling this? Garden. Seedling garden right here. So I'm guessing I gotta take seeds, turn them into seedlings, and then there's another step after that to do with seedlings. But in the meantime, I'll probably just be selling the seedlings for some income for the farm. I'm going to go up and grab that forge spreader, and I will bring y'all back when I get back here to the farm. Alright, so we're back. I also turn the truck off here. Oh wait a minute. Let's do something with that trailer first, or that spreader. Then we'll I bought a water tank, a little pushable one. It holds 1,600 liters of water, so we'll use this to water our garden and the prickly pear, I guess. There's a water well, tank, whatever on the property, yet we've got a decent sized pond too, so we can get fresh water out of the tank. But for the sake of the plants, they don't care. I mean, it's not toxic water, but yeah, I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but little pond over here. Fishing boat. I guess it's fishing. Anyway, it's kind of cool. Might do some fishing in it later on. There we go. Push this over here by the water tank for now. I'll get to getting things watered here in a little bit. Actually, probably next episode, to be honest with you. I think this month is going to turn into 2 episodes, so get this parked. And call it an episode, y'all. I hope y'all will continue to watch. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm going to get things started on this farm. And, yeah, get to going on the Broke the Bearing Challenge. So our first tier is to get 150 chickens, and then I cannot progress to the second tier until my $100,000 loan is paid off. So we'll be working hard towards that. Maybe doing some contracts. Contracts are allowed as long as I use my own equipment. So I got a plow over there, a spreader. So I'll be looking for plowing and spreader, and if I happen to come in this enough money to get a cultivator, I'll grab one and do cultivating jobs too. Those are usually pretty good to do in the fall, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you like what you saw and heard, hit that like button, maybe consider subscribing, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.